What is good, guys? Welcome back to the 6 best bets in lock of the week. One thing I want to mention, guys, is of course the 7-fight lock of the week streak, the longest lock of the week streak that I've ever had, crashed and burned with Bo Nickel. But of course, I'm playing with fire, trying to go with these undefeated guys. I've gotten away with it before with guys like Torres Finney, but you can't keep going these undefeated guys. So that's something that I'm going to take into consideration moving on, guys. I want to say thank you guys for all the support, guys. Win or lose, the amount of the support that you guys give me in the MMA community, guys, has been the best. So you guys are the best, man. And let's get this show on the road. Without further ado, 6 best bets in lock of the week. Let's get it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Just drop me a like if you guys haven't already. So let's get it. Here we go. Without further ado, baby, I'm going to give you guys 6 best bets, lock of the week. 2 bonuses and a parlay section. I will say the bonuses are a little bit chalky, but I think you guys are going to like it. So here we go. Without further ado, we got a 12-fight card. Let's get it. God bless. Let's get it. Here we go. Without further ado, my most confident pick of the week. My first most confident pick of the week. Here we go. Without further ado, Beksat Almakhan. Now, currently, as we're speaking, the odds are fluctuating. Beksat Almakhan is a minus 170. Earlier this week, he was minus 180. Brad Katona plus 132. This is a very, very tough test for Beksat because we know Brad Katona is very well-rounded. Brad Katona is 4-4 in the UFC, very well-rounded, heavy hands, but will be the shorter fighter with a reach disadvantage. But that doesn't matter because we know Brad Katona will always bring it and throw the entire kitchen sink. Beksat comes from Kazakhstan. He has a 9 wins by KO, 1 by sub, 1 by decision. Beksat has yet to get a win in the UFC, made his debut against Umar, and that's why he has a lot of hype on him right now. Beksat's only other loss is to Sultan by submission, so we do know that he is susceptible to that submission. He should be the faster fighter. He should be able to adjust to Brad Katona's game, and I think he gets it done here, but the grappling department is a little bit sketchy, so this one's going to be a little bit risky, but give me Beksat by KO on points to get the job done. Let's go, my guy. When I look at what Beksat has, who he's training with, it's very important to see who you have around you because iron sharpens iron. I want to show you guys this as well. Of course, Beksat hitting an inside trip from doubled unders. This is one thing that I really like to see. Something that you don't really see a lot of the time. Almost like a Leon Edwards versus Usman in the first round. It's a very interesting thing because a lot of people don't expect him to grapple. And then this guy says, so Beksat, shout out to Finn's Chat MMA. This guy's a GOAT. So Beksat Almakhan landed 3 significant strikes in his only UFC fight and is a minus 175 favorite against a hometown fighter and won tough twice. I've seen enough. So he's going Brad Katona. But I want to show you guys this because if you're going Beksat, you guys have to be aware of Brad Katona's game. He's an Ultimate Fighter winner, and he has the wrestling department. He can have a clear path to win this fight, but I'm going Beksat because of his heavy hands. I think he should be able to win this fight by KO or on points. Let's go, my guy, Beksat. Show me what you got, my guy. Let's get it. Now, second most confident pick of the week, guys. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. The first most confident pick is Beksat. Second most confident pick of the week. Let's get it. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Navajo Sterling 6-0 set to face off against Ivan Erslan. Navajo Sterling is minus 340. Ivan Erslan plus 250. Navajo Sterling is 6-0 undefeated. We know 22 unbeaten fighters have lost their zeros so far in 2025, including one of them being Bo Nickel. But I don't think it happens here. Matched up against Ivan Erslan, an experienced athlete looking to take that O. Erslan has yet to get a win in the UFC. This will be his second fight in the UFC since losing to Ian Cutelaba. And we know Cutelaba wasn't able to finish him. So if Cutelaba's not able to finish him, I don't know if Sterling can, but I do know styles make fights. Navajo by KO on points to get the job done. He should be the faster twitch muscle fighter here and win this fight inside the distance or even by decision. And when we look at a closer look into Ivan Erslan, 22 undefeated fighters have lost their O. We have to mention that as well. That's a massive red flag. But I think Navajo Sterling should be the more well-rounded fighter in this fight. He is going to have to defend Ivan Erslan holding him against the cage. He's going to have to defend some takedowns as well. Against Tuco Tocos, he was taken down. But I think City Kickboxing has a very good gym around him. Him training with Carlos Oberg as well makes me even more confident. And right here, it's Ivan Erslan getting dropped. Very bad. It happens. It is what it is. But I think Sterling should be able to get the job done inside the distance or by decision. Let's go money line at a minus 340. Let's go, my guy. My third most confident pick of the week, guys. My third most confident pick of the week. The lock of the week is going to be the fourth most confident pick of the week, so you guys don't have to wait that long. Third most confident pick of the week, baby. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Who's it going to be? Modestas Bukauskas, 17-6-0. Modestas Bukauskas is in a pick'em fight. It's a very tough test. Minus 113 for Modestas Bukauskas. Ian Cutelaba, minus 113. This is as real as it gets. Modestas was cut from the UFC after losing to Jimmy Crute, Michael Olajaychuk, and Khalil Rountree. He then went on to win 2 fights and is back into the UFC after beating Tyson Pedro, Zach Polga, Marcin Prachnio, and Rafael Sequeira. He has good kicks, good leg kicks, very deceptive power, should be able to defend takedowns and keep this fight on the feet. Ian tends to gas as the fight goes on. Ian at 31 feels like he's a lot more older because he has a lot more miles on his body, more wear and tear on his body. Ian has only been KO'd 3 times, but I think Modestas should be able to win this fight inside the distance or even by decision. Let's go Modestas Bukauskas for the dub. I like to see Modestas training with Tom Aspinall, guys. This is something that I really like to see in the grappling department, learning to get back up, learning to get right back up to your feet. I wanted to see if there was any videos, but there's no videos. But we have some pictures right here with Aspinall right here as well, where he's doing explosivity workouts as well. And he's a Dragon Ball fan as well. So let's go Modestas Bukauskas for the dub. Let's go, my guy. And right here, he's training with Tom Aspinall as well. Iron sharpens iron, baby. So let's get it. Let's go, my guy. Modestas for the dub. Now the lock of the week, baby. Lock of the week. Here we go. Without further ado, the best thing about hitting rock bottom is that there's only one way to go, baby, and that's fucking up. So let's get it. Without further ado, lock of the week, baby. Who's gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Take your guess right now. Take your guess right now. Think about it in your head. Who's it gonna fucking be? Here we go. Without further ado, we're playing with fire, baby. Let's get it. Jasmine Jasudavicius, 13-3-0. And I know what you guys are saying. This one's a little bit crazy because we're playing with fucking fire. Minus 310 for Jasmine Jasudavicius. Jessica Andrade, plus 230. Jasmine Jasudavicius has lost to girls like Tracy Cortez and Natalia Silva, but I'll tell you one thing, guys. I really like Jasmine Jasudavicius' win over Julia Pilastri. If you guys know, Julia Pilastri gave Lupita Godinez a run for her money in that 3rd round. This is what I like about Jasmine Jasudavicius, that she needed these losses to Elise Reed, Natalia Silva, and Tracy Cortez in order to get to this position, in order to prevail. She's going to have a very tough test, if not her toughest test in her entire career. Jessica Andrade is 17-11 in the UFC, 10 wins by KO, 7 wins by sub, and 8 wins by decision. She will have more experience coming into this fight. She will have very good takedown defense. I think once she's on the ground, she doesn't have much to offer. If you could nullify her with takedowns, her power isn't as dangerous. I will say, Jasmine Jasudavicius is on a 4-fight win streak, but this is going to be a tough test because we know anything is possible in this fight game. I'm going Jasmine Jasudavicius for lock of the week. I like it. 315. I want to say, though, Erin Blanchfield was having a little bit of issues trying to take down Jessica Andrade in the 1st round. So we know girls like Amanda Lemos as well, she got submitted by Jessica Andrade in the 1st round. We have to be careful for Jasmine Jasudavicius in that 1st round. 2nd and 3rd, you got to bring it, Jasmine. So let's get it. This is a nice little double leg parlay. UFC 315 official bet. Minus 130. It's minus 140 for me. Jasmine Jasudavicius moneyline and Navajo Sterling. Andrade has the power, and Jazz is very hittable, which scares me. But if she gets on top twice, the fight is won. Finish possible as well. Navajo, too long, too dangerous for Ursuline, who is just a boxer. This is going to be a very crazy card. But give me Jasmine Jasudavicius for the W. Let's go, my girl. She does get hit a little bit more than I'd like her to, but let's go, my girl, in order to get this takedown and finish this fight. Let's go. My next most confident pick of the week, guys. I kind of spoiled it. My 5th most confident pick of the week, baby. Let's get it. Mike Malott. Mike Malott is set to face off against Charles Radke. I know what you guys are saying. Charles Radke's a public dog. Mike Malott has the toughest test yet in his career against Charles Chuck Buffalo Radke. Chuck Buffalo is 10-4, 5 wins by KO, 2 by sub, and 3 by decision. Chuck Buffalo has a very high pressure style, looking to take Mike Malott's head off. Chuck does tend to fade as the fights go on. His power never leaves. He's coming off of that brutal KO win over Matthew Semmelsberger. Mike Malott is slow. Mike Malott needs to slow down this fight, take this fight to the mat, and win this fight. Mike Malott needs to grapple. He can strike with Charles Radke, but Charles Radke will be throwing bombs, so I don't think that's a very good idea. Mike Malott to get the job done. I want to say, guys, it's either going to be a good night for Canada or it's going to be a bad night for Canada, so pick your poison. I like Mike Malott. I think he should be able to win this fight. Iron sharpens iron. He has a very good team around him. I think he should be able to win this fight. I will say this is one of the toughest tests by far for him because we know Mike Malott can tend to quit against Neil Magny, and we know this guy Charles Radke is a beast. Mike Malott gets taken to Soak City. Guy doesn't dig deep is what this guy's saying. Radke goes to work. He works with Bilal. He trains with Bilal, I believe. And the rest of the VFS guys, he's a black belt on the mat, throws heavy hands, has a good chin with great cardio. Radke's an absolute dog to bring war to Mike Malott. We've only seen him finish by protest as of late. And this guy's saying he likes moneyline for Charles Radke. Give me Mike Malott for the win, guys. I think Mike Malott should be able to prevail. It's going to be a very tough test, if not his toughest test in his career. But I think Mike Malott should be able to win this fight with the grappling department. Charles Radke should be able to fade as the fight gets on, but I'm not counting on Charles Radke gassing. I'm counting on Mike Malott having the better fight IQ. So let's get it. My 6th most confident pick of the week, guys. My 6th most confident pick of the week, guys. Here we go. Without further ado, let's get it. Here we go. Manon Fiorot, guys. Manon Fiorot 12-1-0, set to face off against Valentina Shevchenko. And I want to tell you guys, this is going to be by far one of the hardest 6 best bets that I've done. Manon Fiorot has a very tough test ahead of her against Valentina Shevchenko. And when we look at her, she has been, talking to GSP. Something that I like to see. Minus 150 for Manon Fiorot, Valentina Shevchenko plus 118. Both of these girls have very similar backgrounds in kickboxing and karate. Valentina will have more experience. She has very good adjustments in between rounds, Valentina, and she can adapt to any situation. Val has a new wrinkle in her game with the wrestling department, but both of these ladies aren't the youngest. Manon Fiorot is 7-0 in the UFC. Manon can be open to a head kick at times. Erin Blanchfield hit her with one nice head kick in the 5th round, and so did Jennifer Maia hit her with a nice head kick as well. Manon has a unique arsenal with an oblique kick, side kick to the body, front elbows, clinch, and can mix in takedowns herself. I'm counting on Manon to be on her A game, defend multiple takedowns, make Val shoot out of desperation, and capitalize on the height advantage. We do know that she does have a reach disadvantage though, but it's not by much. Manon has been subbed before, so she needs to watch that neck. I can see this fight being 2-2 going to the 5th, and if Manon can successfully make weight, she should be able to show up on her A game. It's a very tough test. I really wanted to show this, BSD and Manon Fiorot. It's either going to be a good day for France or it's going to be a bad day for France. What's it going to be? I think it's going to be a great day for France. And, of course, this is what I wanted to show as well. Manon Fiorot lost her first professional MMA bout in 2018. Since then, she's racked up 12 wins, looking to make it 13 straight this weekend. And, guys, if you guys know, Valentina is 3-0 as an underdog. So that's something that's very important, guys. Valentina has never lost as an underdog. So that's something that I have to mention to you guys because I'm trying to give you guys the most amount of information that I can in the shortest amount of time. Give me Manon Fiorot to get this job done. I can see this being 2-2 heading towards the 5th. Very competitive fight. And I can even see this going to split decision. I'll go Manon Fiorot to eke out a nice close split decision. Let's go, my girl. Now we're going to go into the first bonus, guys. First bonus, baby. What's it going to be? The first bonus. What's it going to be? Let's get it. Without further ado, let's get it. Here we go. First bonus, baby. Let's get it. Here we go. Aiming Zahabi versus Jose Aldo goes the distance. Let's not play with fire. I know it's a little bit of a chalky-locky. Jose Aldo versus Aiming Zahabi. This is going to be a very tough test for both of them. Both of these guys aren't the youngest. 38 years old versus 37. Bantamweight division, 5'7" to 5'8", 70 to 68. Let's just take that this fight goes the distance. Yes, at a minus 370. I think it's a good parlay piece. At no, at a plus 260. So if you think it's a pick your poison, guys, with the over or under with the bonus. You guys choose the over or you guys choose the under. In this case, I'm taking the over. Will this fight go the distance? Yes, at a minus 370 or no at a plus 260. I think this fight goes the distance. Yes, at a minus 370. Let's go Jose Aldo for the dub. Now, when I look at this as well, difficult fight to handicap between Jose Aldo and Aiming Zahabi. Both of these guys are in their late 30s. Zahabi is a point fighter on a 5-fight win streak. Aldo killed the 6-fight win streak of Jonathan Martinez, who is also a point fighter. Who do you like? I think the plus 3.5 is very good on either side. Maybe Zahabi plus 3.5 as well. And then, of course, right here, 38 versus 37, 22 fights in the UFC, and 8 fights for Zahabi. It's going to be a very tough fight, but I think this fight goes the distance. Now, the second bonus, guys, without further ado, second bonus, let's get it. What's it going to be? Valentina Shevchenko versus Manon Fiorot. We know Val is a plus 118, Manon Fiorot minus 150. If you guys don't like either, if you don't want to take either or you want to take Val, you could also take that this fight goes the distance. Will this fight go the distance? Yes, at a minus 280. No, at a plus 205. Pick your poison. Do you guys think this fight goes the distance or it doesn't? I think this fight goes the distance. Yes, at a minus 280. I think it's a very good parlay piece and a good anchor to your parlay if you want to end it instead of, we could watch the main event for fun and the anchor parlay with this fight going the distance. Let's go Manon Fiorot for the dub, but may the best woman win. Now we're going to go into the parlay section, but before that, this guy's saying, Manon Fiorot, what do people think the decision machine is going to do to Shevchenko to justify that number? Chef clears her everywhere, literally every aspect of MMA, unless she lost a limb, and recently the line is off. That's what this guy's saying. Just wanted to mention that, have that there. And Valentina Shevchenko is 3-0 as an underdog in the UFC. It hasn't been often that Valentina has seen that number in her career. She's now an underdog against Manon Fiorot. She is 3-0, has never lost as an underdog. I wanted to mention that, guys, because may the best woman win. Now we're going to get into the parlay section, guys. So stay tuned. I got 9 parlays for you guys very quickly. Navajo Sterling, Jasmine Jastovicius, 2-leg parlay, minus 141. That's the one that I showed you guys earlier. It's minus 141 for me, but I think it's going to be like a minus 150 by the time it's Saturday night. Next one. Beksat, Modestas Bukauskas, Jose Aldo Zahabi goes the distance, and Val Manon Fiorot goes the distance. So it's Beksat, Modestas, and the 2 bonuses. So Beksat, Modestas, Jose Aldo Zahabi goes the distance, Manon Fiorot, Val goes the distance. 4-leg for plus 416. I think it hits. Next one. Natalia Silva plus Bilal Muhammad 2-leg plus 114. I think it hits as well. A little bit of a more conservative bet. And then next one, Bilal versus JDM goes the distance. Mike Malott Radke doesn't go the distance. Modestas Ian Cutelaba doesn't go the distance. And Navajo Sterling 4-leg. So let me repeat that. Bilal JDM goes the distance. Mike Malott Radke doesn't go the distance. Modestas Ian Cutelaba doesn't go the distance. And Navajo Sterling 4-leg 4 plus 356. So I'm taking Navajo Sterling money line, and Modestas Ian Cutelaba doesn't go the distance. Radke Mike Malott doesn't go the distance, and JDM Bilal goes the distance 4-leg for plus 356. Next parlay, dog parlay. Eamon Zahabi, Alexa Grasso fight goes the distance. Let me repeat that again. Eamon Zahabi, Alexa Grasso Silva goes the distance. Val Manon goes the distance, and Jack Della Maddalena plus 993. I really like that parlay. It's a dog parlay. Eamon Zahabi, Alexa Grasso Silva fight goes the distance. Val Manon goes the distance, and Jack Della Maddalena plus 993. I like that one. Next parlay, Bexat versus Brad goes the distance. Jung Young Lee, Marc-Andre Barrio, Navajo Sterling, Modestas Bukauskas, Benoit Saint Denis, Natalia Silva, Jose Aldo, and Manon Fiorot 9-leg parlay for plus 3,532. Little bit of a Hail Mary, but I know you guys are going to like that parlay. I got another parlay, but I switched it. Bexat Brad goes the distance. Lee, Bruno Silva, BSD, Natalia Silva goes the distance. Jose Aldo, Manon Fiorot, and Jasmine Jastovicius 9-leg for plus 4,346. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Bexat Brad goes the distance. Lee moneyline, Modestas moneyline, Bruno Silva, BSD, Natalia Silva, Grasso goes the distance. Jose Aldo, Manon Fiorot, and Jasmine Jastovicius 9-leg for plus 4,346. Next parlay, Bilal plus Jasmine Jastovicius plus 102. 2-leg parlay, a little bit of a conservative parlay. And the last parlay, doesn't go the distance parlay. Daniel Willie Cat Santos versus Lee doesn't go the distance. Marc-Andre Barrio versus Bruno Silva doesn't go the distance. Sterling versus Ivan Ersland doesn't go the distance. 3-leg parlay for plus 250. That's one of my favorites. I saved the best for last. Daniel Willie Cat Santos versus Lee doesn't go the distance. Marc-Andre Barrio versus Bruno doesn't go the distance. Sterling versus Ivan Ersland doesn't go the distance. 3-leg parlay for plus 250. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Let me know your parlays. Let me know your lock, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let's get it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. The best is blessed, baby. And I'll see you guys at the top. Let's get it. See you guys later. Let's get it. Have a great week and a great weekend. Let's get it. The best is blessed, baby. God bless. Let's get it. Peace. Hey.